So, welcome to the Transform Your Anger meditation. And for this process, I invite you to sit or lay down in a safe space where you will not be disturbed. When you are seated or laying down comfortably, I invite you to close your eyes and for a moment to just focus on your breathing without necessarily having to change your breath. But with your intention, with your awareness, following the breath as it naturally unfolds. Following it, the flow of every inhale and every exhale. And then I invite you to call back all your energy and all your attention and presence to this moment, to the present moment. And to know that during this meditation, you don't have to focus on anything outside of you, and that it's safe to go within, to explore, to witness, to discover, and to connect deeply with yourself, with your emotions, and different aspects of your being that want to come forth. Now I invite you to imagine that you're walking down a path, taking it one step at a time. And with every step you take, you sink deeper into a state of relaxation. In the distance, you can see a cave. You feel called to walk towards it. And intuitively, you can sense or feel that this cave is the cave of your heart. You follow your heart's call to enter this cave. And as you enter this cave, first take a look around you. What are you seeing, sensing, or feeling? Are there any images or symbols? Do you sense someone being there? Or crystals or anything else? In the middle of the cave, you see a fire. And this fire represents your eternal self, your eternal flame. You decide to walk towards it and sit close to the fire. Allow yourself to sit comfortably. And for a moment you just look at the fire. You're gazing into it. And while you're gazing into the fire, I invite you to become aware of how you're feeling. With the knowing and the understanding that within this safe space, in the cave of your heart, all feelings, thoughts, emotions are all welcomed with love. Know that there's no right or wrong way to feel. Also allow yourself to become aware of where these feelings and emotions, where do they reside within your being. Are in specific places in your body? And what physical sensations are associated with it? And if there is anger present, allow yourself to really become aware of that anger. Know that anger is not here to punish you, to hold you back, or to simply destroy something or someone. It is here rising within you with an important message. And that it's actually calling for your attention. And it wants you to listen. And if it feels safe to you, you can allow that anger to, with every breath you take, to expand, to become stronger. So you can become even more aware of why it's here. You can now invite your anger over to sit next to you and to reveal itself in whatever way, shape, or form it wants to express itself. And slowly you take your attention away from the fire and move it towards the representation of your anger that is sitting next to you. What is it that you're feeling, sensing, or seeing? know that the way it now appears to you, whatever shape, form, or feeling state, know that it reflects your anger in this moment, and it's here to help you receive a deeper understanding. Allow yourself to see, feel, and sense the anger from an objective perspective. What does it look or feel like to you? And no matter what it looks or feels like, know that your anger is not your enemy. It's not against you. And if you want to, you can also ask your anger a question. And become aware of how it responds to you. Know that it reveals to you your relationship with your anger. And for a moment, you can just allow your anger to express in whatever way, shape, or form will give you the most clarity and help you understand its message clearly. And allow yourself to just listen without having to react or respond or having to judge. But just listen to what your anger wants and needs to say to you. I'm now going to give you a moment to listen to your anger. And while listening to your anger, allow yourself to sense and feel or see what is beneath or behind it. There might also be some powerlessness there, or sadness, or any other emotions you're feeling, which can help you give you a deeper understanding of the anger. You can continue to observe or listen to your anger. But if it feels right to you, you can also start interacting more with it by tuning to its needs. Maybe it needs your validation. Or you can ask it a question so you can get to know it better. And know that these answers can come through visions, feelings, and sensations. You can just do what feels right to you in this moment. And allow yourself to attune to what your anger needs. And you can even ask it in the form of a question, or allow yourself to feel deeply into it. What does it want you to know, do, or change? Allow your anger to express what it wants you to know or do. What important message does it want to share with you? How can you move forward in your life in a whole new way? And how can this anger that you're tuning to right now contribute to that change? How can you work together? To reach or to bring into reality what you actually desire. Become aware of what you both want or desire in your life right now, and how you can bring about that change. how can you go about meeting the needs of your anger so you can allow it to transform into an even healthier expression? It is a powerful fuel that resides within you. And when you give your anger the awareness, the presence, and the love that it needs, it will naturally transform into passion. You can now already sense or feel if your anger feels different than from the start of this meditation. And even if that part of the expression of you is still very angry or frustrated or feels sad or powerlessness, know that it's okay too. That there's no right or wrong way to feel, and we cannot rush this process, nor do we need to. But we can become aware of an action step or something we can do that will bring us closer to it. Even if we just have to take it one step at a time. No matter where you are in your process, you can trust it. And if you want to continue communicating with your anger, you can pause this meditation when it feels right to you. You can now move closer to closing off this meditation in a safe and loving way. We can now take a moment to thank your anger. And to thank it for communicating today. And say thank you for opening up to me, to expressing your wants, needs, and desires. And making me more aware of my wants and needs. And you can now also ask your anger if it wants to come back to you, to the present moment in your body, in your heart, in the here and now. And if it wants to move forward with you. Or if it wants to stay here safely close to the fire in the cave of your heart. And if it wants to stay, know that it's completely okay. and that you can always return to your anger whenever you want to. And when it feels ready, it can always come back to you in the present moment. And let your anger know it can continue to communicate with you because it exists within you, no matter what it chooses. You can now give your anger a big, warm, loving hug. Holding it, containing it, giving it the love, the presence that it needs. You can even sense, feel, or say it. Say, I love and recognize myself in you. And I take you as part of me. Allow your body to fill up with love, coming deeply from the center of your heart. You can feel that love and that anger softly and gently merging. You can become aware of any changes that you're feeling while these two feeling stages merge together as one. Allowing that inner fire, that eternal flame, that passion that resides within you to spread all the way throughout your body, all the way up to the crown of your head, moving all the way down to the tips of your fingers, all the way down to your toes, filling up and energizing your body. You can allow yourself to breathe deeply into it. And with every breath you take, you bring your awareness back to the present moment, back into your body, becoming aware of the room you're in, the position that you're sitting or laying down in. Allowing all your awareness, all your energy to come back to you, to the here and now. You can just take a few breaths in and out. And when you feel ready, you can open your eyes. And while with your eyes open, you become aware of how different you're feeling and how you can go about your day differently. And also allow yourself to write down any insights or any action steps that you can use to move forward in your life in a whole new way. Thank you for taking the time for this meditation, and that you can return back to it whenever you feel anger or any other emotions that need your presence come up. Wishing you a wonderful day. Lots of love.